The biggest trend I'm seeing today is that industry has been thrust to the front lines of the geopolitical struggles that exist. And by industry, I mean any company that engages in cross-border transactions. The United States government views technology, whether it's advanced technology or any technology that can be used by an adversary on the battlefield or in terrorist activities, as the new weapon of mass destruction. Anyone who captures, owns, or can innovate that technology harnesses the power of that weapon. And in this case, it is private industry that does that. What the U.S. government has done in response to that potential threat is issue an onslaught of new regulations premised on these national security interests. Regulations governing the outbound investment activities outside the United States. Simultaneously, the U.S. Department of Justice said that they are looking at corporate national security crime in a way they never have before. When I was working at that office in the Department of Justice, we had very few prosecutors focused on corporate national security offenses. They have surged resources in the last year, increasing the number of prosecutors by nearly 500%. What does that spell for our clients, for industry? It means that CEOs and other business leaders need to consider national security risk in their business risk calculation, just like they do things like liquidity risk, franchise risk, or equity risk. The Department of Justice will not come with a friendly subpoena or a letter when they find that there may be a violation of one of these very complicated national security laws, including new ones. They may undertake wiretap activities. They may get search warrants to search emails. They may serve grand jury subpoenas on your corporate executives who are transiting the United States. The Department of Justice's role in the U.S. government is to prosecute cases, both individuals and companies. Companies can expect that their risk titration must change. A wait-and-see approach will be too costly for things that are not discovered or discovered too late. The Department of Justice and the Department of Commerce and Department of Treasury have offered many incentives in the form of voluntary self-disclosures to companies who discover wrongdoing or violations of these laws. Whether and when to make disclosures to the U.S. government should be foremost on executives' minds. Companies should have counsel who can advise them on every step along the way as they review their compliance programs and do an intrinsic assessment of the risk that DOJ might come with a national security subpoena.